about the fashion industry and the idea of your weight in your body. Also, in regards to looking after your kids and looking after yourself, you know, people would look at those comments and say, well, I'm not a millionaire, billionaire. I don't have people that can look after my kids so I can do my beauty treatments at night when everybody goes to sleep. Like, I go to sleep because I need to have sleep so I can have the energy to take care of my family the next day. Like, there's a lot there that people who are reading can't really relate to, and I think that's a lot of the reasons why a lot of people do roll their eyes. It's so funny because we get them in the comments too. Visario says, I will bite my tongue. Another Kim Kardashian story. Well, I mean, we're here, Visario, like, you know, she makes the news. It's, what she does and what she says oftentimes is like, they make headlines. Fulani says, doesn't Kim have nannies? So that's kind of exactly what we're talking about, right?
Yeah, and you go ahead, lose all the weight, gain all the weight, do whatever you want with your body. Just don't say, oh, it's art and it's a craft like actors. Actors transform their mind, body, and souls to play a part for an extended period of time because it's their craft. You can't compare that to going to the Met Gala, especially when it's a Met Gala as part of a fashion industry that doesn't care about healthiness. They just want you to be rail thin. They're completely different worlds, but hey, to each their own. Just be a little bit more considerate of why people were so offended. Maybe look a little bit more inwards. But you know what? It's all good. Can we get into some spicy tea?
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm ready for the tea. Okay, because things are getting juicy over in Elon Musk's personal life, okay, as he reportedly welcomed twins with one of his top execs just weeks before his then partner Grimes gave birth to their second child. Ooh,
okay, so we're going to lay this out for you to refresh your memory on Elon's love life. In September of 2021, Grimes and Elon announced they'd separated before the birth of their second child, in December. They later reconciled, but split again this past March. And according to court documents obtained by Insider, Elon fathered twins last November with Markham, Ontario native Siobhan Zillis, who currently serves as Director of Operations and Special Projects for Neuralink, one of Elon's many companies.
Yes, and the documents indicated that in April, Elon and Siobhan filed a petition to legally change their children's names to reflect both of their surnames. As Insider points out, this brings the total of Elon's known children to 10? To 10! He has also fathered 6 children with Canadian author Justine Willis, including another set of twins and 1 set of triplets.
Okay, I mean, who knew? Who knew what that number was? Now, leave it to Elon to address the news by, kind of poking fun of himself in a string of tweets, writing, doing my best to help the underpopulation crisis. A collapsing birth rate is the biggest danger civilization faces by far. And didn't stop there, suggesting maybe Tesla should make a highly configurable robo-van for people and cargo.
While also adding, I hope you have big families and congrats to those who already do. Okay, Elon, honey, baby. Okay, 10 kids. I don't know. We should start normalizing calling men hoochies a little more. It's giving me hoochie daddy. Okay,
yeah.
Yes, big hoochie energy. No, but all jokes aside, if everybody's comfortable with it, all good. I do feel bad for the woman that he just had a kid, though, because I'm sure it's going to affect her ability to do work or be respected by her peers. And because, there's always that assumption that like, oh, you're only moving up in the company because you had a romantic relationship with the boss and all these things. So if that's not the actual case for why she continues to be successful or good at what she does, that kind of sucks. But I'm like, okay, so I know that he's rich and he's going to be a trillionaire and everybody want to have his kids and I get all that. But what I think is really interesting about this is the twins and the triplets thing, because I know a lot of celebrities in Hollywood, they like to do IVF so that they can pick the sex of the child, but also control whether it's twins or triplets. A lot of them would rather twins or triplets, just one and done, so they can have more kids. I'm wondering if that's the case. I don't know if it's in his family, or if it's IVF, but there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of little muscle running around.
I'm wondering if she will, have the opportunity, if she wants to take the time off, right? Did she take the time off? Who knows? I don't know.
She's set.
She's all set.
And they're all Canadian. The last 2 have been Canadians, guys.
Well, that's the other thing, right? It's like, if you look at that history of people that he's, fathering children with. Oh, Canada. Oh, Canada. Healthcare. Time off.
What are the comments saying? Because I feel like they're spicy.
People, yes.
check.
Yes. So, okay. Yazzie says, Elon and Nick Cannon trying to create the next generation on their own. Yazzie's here. Yazzie's in the chat, everybody. Yazzie's here. BBN says, was that an inappropriate relationship with a boss? Question mark. Interesting. Fulani says, he's gross. Yeah. There you go. That is the consensus here. Paige says multiples run in families. I don't know if there are multiples. Like, is Elon are there twins and triplets in that family at all? I actually have no idea. There you go. Yeah. Man.
Yeah, it is Elon Cannon.
It's it right? It's the race. That's the big race.
Yeah.
I mean, who knows?
I'm missing something. I'm late to the party. I need to have at least one. What am I doing? I am late. I'm behind by 10?
Behind by 10.
The pressure.
Well, I mean, 10 that we know. That we know so far.
Right.
Right?
But also, how does he have the time? He has 3 ginormous, on the way to the trillion, wants to get Twitter, SpaceX, Tesla. I love Elon. I find him to be brilliant from what I've seen of him. I don't know anything in deeper context, but I just find him to be so incredibly brilliant. So I can understand as a woman being like, oh, it would be, you have a kid, the kid will learn from him, maybe he'll go, off to change the world. I don't know. Maybe y'all got Jesus complex. I don't really know. But where do you have the time, sir, to have baby mamas like this?
In my mind, it's kind of like, from a parenting point of view, you understand, I think, if there's an agreement made that, listen, I'm going to be the mother of your children here, these children are going to be taken care of. So, for their whole life, they will be able to be taken care of. We will not struggle financially. If they are your children, let's make that agreement right now. I don't know if that's the case. If that's what happens, you sign that love contract. Who knows? I don't know. But I don't know. It seems to me that he probably just feels like, yeah, I can go and have as many children as I want. I'm running this thing. I'm pretty sure that he's, I remember seeing something, I've said this before on live and nobody corrected me on it, so someone might correct me on this, but he had said something about how his primary focus is really is the industry, is the businesses. And so the kids can be taken care of, but he's not necessarily got to be there every day. And I don't think that he is. I mean, you got 10. You can't be there. Does he have a secret teleportation machine that we don't know about so he can teleport to each house and be like, I'm going to feed this one? Okay, see you later. Boom, teleports back to wherever.
Yeah, he's not hanging around. Like, he's not throwing the football or playing baseball and all that. No, he got things to do, child.
He made robots for that.
God bless.
He has robots that can do that.
Period.
With the kids. There you go. That's it. All right.
The daddy bot.
Not dad bod, dad bot.